Dear brothers and sisters, what is the meaning of blessed in today's gospel reading? It is not about material wealth or good looks. No, it is about walking in the light of Christ, being poor in spirit, gentle, hungering and thirsting for what is right, being merciful and pure in heart, mourning, seeking peace, and being persecuted in the cause of Christ. Jesus tells us that those who live their lives in this way are the owners of the kingdom of God. So we see the difference between the happiness that the world offers and the happiness that Jesus is referring to. Surely, those who are rich or very important persons in the society, or handsome, pretty, and physically strong, are happy and blessed. Nonetheless, are they really happy? The rich are afraid of losing their money. The MPs are not willing to meet many people because they have no time to take a rest. When you have a handsome husband or a pretty wife, you will get jealous when others look at him or her. In other words, they are not really happy. Perhaps they are happy in this present life, but what about the life to come? If we live our life with a view to eternity with God, then our happiness takes a different tone. Dear brothers and sisters, what does Pope Francis say about happiness? He says, you may have defects, be anxious, and sometimes live irritated. But do not forget that your life is the greatest enterprise in the world. Only you can prevent it from going into decadence. There are many that need you, admire you, and love you. To remind you that being happy is not having a sky without storm, or work without fatigue, or relationships without disappointment. Being happy is finding strength in forgiveness, hope in one's battles, security at the state of fear, love in disagreements. Being happy is not only to treasure the smile, but that you also reflect on the sadness. It is not just commemorating the event, but also learning lessons in failures. It is not just having joy with the applause, also having joy in unity. Being happy is to recognize that it is worthwhile to live despite all the challenges, misunderstandings, and times of crisis. Being happy is not inevitable fate, but a victory for those who can travel towards it with your own being. Being happy is to stop being a victim of problems, but become an actor in history itself. It is not only to cross the desert outside of ourselves, but still more, to be able to find an oasis in the recesses of our soul. Being happy isn't being afraid of one's feelings. It is to know how to talk about ourselves. It is to bear the courage when hearing a no. It is to have the security to receive criticism even if it is unfair. It is to kiss children, pamper the parents, have poetic moments with friends even if they have hurt us. Being happy means allowing the free, happy, and simple child inside each of us to live. having the maturity to say, I was wrong, having the audacity to say, forgive me. It is to have sensitivity in expressing, I need you, to have the ability of saying, I love you. So that your life becomes a garden full of opportunities for being happy. In your springtime, may you become a lover of joy. In your winter, may you become a friend of wisdom. And when you go wrong along the way, you start all over again. Thus you will be more passionate about life. And you will find that happiness is not about having a perfect life, but about using tears to water tolerance, losses to refine patience, failures to calm serenity, pain to lapidate pleasure, obstacles to open the windows of intelligence. Never give up on the people you love. Never give up from being happy, because life is an incredible show and you are a special human being. Dear brothers and sisters, this is the happiness according to Pope Francis. And happiness according to Pope Francis is in line with the Beatitudes. It is not what the world offers us that makes us happy. It is about humility, sincerity, and true love. To be truly happy, we must put others' needs before our own needs. And more importantly, we must put God at the center of our lives. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven. Amen.